We've been waiting for it. It's been a week and a half, 2 weeks that we found out that this gentleman was going to be joining us here in our studios.
That's a heartbeat, I hear. Or something like that.
It's my heart. It's Corey Hart here at Energy 108, and of course, a brand new self-titled album. First of all, I want to congratulate you on your SOCAN Award.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Just for our listeners, that's the Society of Composers, Authors, and Musicians, and Corey picked up that award Monday night for airplay over 100,000 times of It Ain't Enough, Never Surrender, and Everything in My Heart.
Yeah, it was quite a thrill, actually, when you think of it, in terms of all that airplay. And, yeah, as a dream of a songwriter, it's to have songs last as long as they possibly can.
Exactly.
And so I feel very privileged.
Excellent. I must ask you, I know you certainly got into the music scene at a very young age. You lived in Montreal, born and raised.
Well, I lived in Spain and Mexico when I was a kid. I was born in Montreal, but we moved away when I was 5 and moved back. Went to high school in Montreal when I was 11, 12.
Oh, excellent. Now, how
How's your
did
Spanish?
Mine?
Yes.
It's not very good.
Not very good. How's your French?
Très bien.
Okay.
Je parle français, pas de problème là.
Oh, c'est très bien. Very good.
How did you get into music? Did your parents drag you to piano lessons when you were very young? How did it all happen for you?
Well, there was a piano in our home, but I didn't really take any lessons. And I used to listen to the radio, listen to Top 40 radio. When we moved back from Mexico, I was just listening, as I said, to AM radio and FM radio, and I started singing. And by 13, I said that's what I wanted to do: to spend my nights practicing, learning how to write.
Now, going back to your first album, that went diamond, let's talk about Boy in the Box. Is it true, the rumors that I've heard about a little bit of a competition going on between you and Bryan Adams back in that time?
Well, I mean, it was more media initiated than anything. I mean, it was always, his chart positions versus mine, and what he's doing, what I was doing. And it was, at that time, we both had successful records out, and we were successful internationally. And in Canada, it was just, a big deal was made out of that. But there was never any rivalry or anything.
Okay. I was just asking.
No, it's okay.
So you've been away from us for about 5 years. And what have you been doing?
Well, I took some time off and did really nothing.
That's okay. You worked hard.
I went through some personal changes, went through a divorce, I became a dad. And
congratulations.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's fantastic. I'm very, very happy.
Good.
And I still hear that heartbeat.
It's that music.
Yeah.
So that's what was happening. You're taking a break, and also obviously working on this album as well.
Well, I went through a period of about 3 years where I stopped recording and writing, and really wanted to decide and evaluate if I wanted to continue making records. And literally stopped because I didn't have material. And I always believed that I would write from inspiration as opposed to discipline. And I just needed to give myself a little break before starting work on this record. And after some of those changes that I went through, the divorce and then a new love and the birth of my little girl, a lot of songs were born.
Wonderful. Well, let's have a listen from the first track that Energy 108 has enjoyed playing, Black Cloud Rain. Now, we have a wonderful dance mix of this one. Energy 108, Corey Hart.
Survives, let it conquer. Would I walk 1,000 miles to see your smile? Would I lay me down and die? 'Cause you came, save me from the black cloud rain, sweet angel in my arms. Then you cried, washed away. black cloud. I don't wanna live in the black cloud rain. I don't wanna follow the black cloud rain. I don't wanna pray to the black cloud rain. Shelter me from the black cloud black cloud rain. Black cloud rain. No. Black cloud rain.
107.9 Energy 108, the dance music station. Corey Hart's Black Cloud Rain, the dance remix. And of course, Corey is in the studios today. Hello again.
They did a terrific job, those Boomtang boys.
It's wonderful. Now, that is the dance mix of Black Cloud Rain. You will not find that particular mix on his self-entitled album, but you will be able to get it out there.
Yeah, I think we're going to put out a couple more versions from singles that are dance-oriented mixes, I suppose.
I know which one it is, you know.
You do, eh?
I do. It's Tell Me.
Tell me.
Yes. I
You're
got the
right.
inside scoop from Val at Sony.
Yeah, he's
But
good, Val.
It's very well received. I mean, even just within my personal circle of friends, they really, really enjoy that dance mix.
Well, that's a compliment coming
Come
from
on.
you, Kathy.
Yeah.
It is.
Listen
They're
to
spending
you.
10 minutes with you. I take that as a compliment. You're a
Oh.
close circle of friends.
Thank you.
With
Thank you.
parents, they're so educated. PhD level.
He knows so much. So, your seventh album, you know, you're fluent in Spanish and in French, and I was reading that let me see if I get this right.
Yeah.
Your producer, engineer, Humberto Gartica,
Yeah, very, very well. You said that very well.
you worked on this whole album in Spanish? Is this true? You spoke a lot of Spanish?
Well, when I was cursing him, we would do that in Spanish.
I see.
And when he would curse me, it was in Spanish. He's Chilean, and any chance I get to speak Spanish, because, like I mentioned, I lived in Spain when I was a kid, and in Mexico, I love the language. And any chance I get, I speak. So when we wanted to speak without the other musicians knowing what we were talking about, we would fall into Spanish. It was probably half and half.
Excellent. Now, I understand videos. How important are videos to you? Do you feel it's very important to constantly put them out?
Well, I think they're very important. I think that they are a great challenge, you know, to try and bring something new each time you represent your song. Some of my earlier videos, I can't bear to watch, but the more recent ones I feel a lot better with.
So did you not have as much creative input with the earlier videos?
I was just
you
a
do
kid,
now?
you know, I was 21. And,
It's like, whatever.
And it was, well, it wasn't so much whatever, it's just I didn't realize the medium, you know, I didn't realize the impact that it has. It was new to me, and it was just like anybody else. When you're doing things for the first time, you're going to make some mistakes.
Now, is it true that you did have some acting opportunities in the 80s that you actually turned down? I read somewhere that you were offered a role in Back to the Future, that movie with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, actually, there's been a number of scripts from Hollywood, and they seem to have the notion that I could act. They sent me, I was flattered because they sent me the script and the screenplay for the Back to the Future role that Michael J. Fox ended up doing. But I never wanted to act, so it didn't make much sense for me to do something I never wanted to do.
Right, exactly. This is your seventh album, and why was this one self-titled? Was there a reason for that?
Because it's a very personal record, and it was it's been my first record in about 5 years, and I usually had, used titles from songs or lines from songs to represent the other albums, and I felt, because it's such a personal, honest record, that calling it Corey Hart seemed to make sense, and once that process came to my head, I just stuck with it.
Sure. I have a question about, it is the third song on the album, Love Hurts. Mm-hmm. That was originally done by Nazareth.
Originally by the Everly Brothers.
Everly Brothers, Nazareth.
Whatever.
I'm an 80s girl.
You certainly are. A chalet girl, too, I heard.
I'm a chalet girl. No, well, I was talking to my girlfriend last night. I'm like, Love Hurts. I know this song. Who did this song? Nazareth did it. She's a classic rock girl. She works at a classic rock.
Does she?
Nazareth.
Yeah, well, she's right. Nazareth did it in the
That's
70s.
the version I'm hearing in my mind.
Yeah.
So.
How did you like my version of it? You can be honest.
Honestly?
You didn't like it, eh?
No, I really did. And I'm not just saying that.
Okay.
I really did like it.
It wasn't my idea to record it, because I've only recorded one other song that wasn't written by me, which is Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis Presley's song on my third album. You're an 80s girl, right? That came out in 86.
I know it.
Okay.
Honestly, I really do.
It's a good thing I didn't have records out in the 70s, eh? Never heard of Corey.
I would have been in diapers. Just kidding. I've listened to the whole album and some of my favorites for all the listeners because it's certainly out there to be purchased, and I just wanted to run down some of my favorites. And I was telling Corey earlier, one of my absolute favorites is 3rd of June.
Thank you. It's actually one of my favorites. Black Cloud Rain's one of them, and 3rd of June's the other.
We have so much in common.
It's frightening, eh?
So can you tell us a bit about that one?
It's a song.
What happened on the 3rd of June, Corey?
Well, I wrote it for someone very special. That's her birthday on the 3rd of June.
See, I knew there was something like that.
Yeah, and it's a good thing it wasn't February because it wouldn't sing as well as June or October.
Oh, come on, I'm October. 2nd of October. Can you try and work that
when
one
you
next
when you
time?
listen to the song, just replace June with October, and you'll see how it would have been difficult for your
Okay.
boyfriend to do that.
No, so I certainly have some favorites. And also we were saying that Tell Me will be the next dance single that we look forward to coming off.
Yeah, I think we're going to be working on it in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Excellent. Let's have a listen to it. This is another one of my favorites, Johnny. Johnny Q's hopping right now. On Your Own. It's another new one off the album that I think everyone would like to listen to.
Thanks. No intro.
You love, you've been waiting, you've been maybe you can fly on your own.
New music, Corey Hart, and of course he's in the studios right now as we speak, and that one is On Your Own. We like it.
Thank you.
Now, we're actually going to go to the phones. 777-0108 is the number to call if you'd like to say hello or if you've got any questions for Corey Hart. 777-0108. Now, tonight, for all the Corey Hart fans, there's a CBC TV special on.
Yeah, there is.
All about you.
All about. Yeah, they gave me an hour.
Wonderful.
They gave me an hour.
Did you have fun doing that?
It was actually a lot of fun because it was my first live performances in about 9 years.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of the old songs unplugged and real informal, and some of the new songs from the album. And yeah, it came out quite good.
Excellent. So everyone be watching tonight. It's on. Johnny,
You gonna watch it, Kathy?
I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
I have to go out later, but I'm going to watch it because I know what time it's on.
Okay.
I'm prepared for it.
Good.
Are we ready to take some callers? All right, let's go to the phones. Who are we talking to? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Oh.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, this is Lori.
Laura, you got to turn down your radio, girl. Turn down that
I'm in the
radio.
car.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lori, what would you like to say to Corey Hart? He's here listening to you right now.
I'd just like you to know that I've been your fan since I was 8 years old,
Hey.
and I'm dying right now.
Well, no, you're driving a car.
But yeah, I will always be your fan, and no matter how long it takes you to put out your next record.
Thank you.
And I'm very loyal, and you're great.
Thanks very much. Where are you driving to?
Pardon me?
Where are you driving to?
I'm actually driving to the Spanish consulate right now.
Oh, you gonna learn some Spanish, or are you gonna go over to
I'm going to Spain for 6 months.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm going to pick up my visa.
that's great. How's your Spanish?
Muy bien, muy bien. Muy bien.
Sí, se oye que hablas bien.
No puedo oír.
No puedes oírme. Buena suerte.
Muchas gracias. Y
Ok.
usted también.
Que te quiero también. Chao.
Adiós.
Chao.
Excellent.